Welcome to another episode of This Is How We Brew It.
I almost said gas station cappuccino.
No, it's really a show, Gas Station Cappuccino. Check that out. That's a podcast. We have an episode video as well. But this is how we brew it. We are from Caffeine and Kilos, Danny and Dean, and what we're going to do is we're going to teach you how to use a Syphon Brewer. Not only are we going to teach you how to use it, neither one of us have actually used it before. So it's a really nice kind of realistic take on what to expect. All right, so first things first, got our little gas lamp here. Yeah, denatured alcohol. We just lit it.
You gotta keep it lit.
You gotta keep it lit. We stay lit. You know what I mean? So there's that. Then next thing we need to do is we need to fill this guy with water. So Dean, why don't you go ahead, fill with water there. It says on the side how many cups it holds.
So who makes this thing?
This one is made by Hario.
What's it called again?
It's a Syphon Brewer.
Syphon Brewer, okay, by Hario.
Previously, we've used a Belgium-style Syphon Brewer. This is a vertical Syphon Brewer.
Also, the Pyrex is key.
Yeah, you gotta go with Pyrex here. I made sure to brim it so that Dean would... look at that.
How
no
much?
problem. Fill it. There it is.
This is already great.
Just the Pyrex and filling
the whole process
the whole
here.
thing. Yeah. So now what we do is we put the flame directly under the center and let that thing go. Okay. Now, while that is heating up, we've got a few other steps here.
Condensation's forming fast here.
There's cold water, so yeah. You can use medium or hot water, whatever, room temperature. So now we take this guy here, which is the top glass
part.
ball, yeah. And then
Is this just a stand?
this is just a stand, and you can use it for a lid as well. And this is the filter. Now this filter is interesting. It has this long string. It actually has a little bit of a spring in it, and it's just a cotton filter that fits right over this.
Dude, I know what you're supposed to do with this. I'm gonna show you. I figured it out. Why it has the spring. Check it out. So you go in here.
It goes in there. Yeah, it definitely goes in there.
And then you pull it.
Nope.
And lock it in place.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah, because it's got the little
So
hook.
now it keeps it really tight seal.
Right. So instead of just free floating in there,
Yeah.
you pull it, and so the hook locks in place. That was not in the instructions, but the instructions were also not in English, so maybe it was.
Yeah. It was the other symbol next to the other symbols.
Yeah. Good. Nice. All right. So now we can put that back in there, and now we're gonna put some coffee in there. Okay. It came with a little scooper. And it says 8.
What coffee is that?
This is the Caffeine and Kilos Nitrain blend. It's a dark roast. It has extra. It's about approximately 50% higher caffeine than standard cup of coffee.
Dark roast. This
Dark roast. Yep. So it comes with this measuring cup that has, or a spoon, I should say. It has a little line in there, and that's 8 grams, or all the way is 10 grams. And it said basically if you're doing the 3 cups or the 5 cups. We're going full boat, so we're going full boat,
Heaping.
right? Heaping.
We always make ours a little stronger too, I feel like.
There we go. And so that goes right in there. And that's the appropriate amount they want. So,
Yeah, you gotta do more.
okay. All right.
Like Chris told me, my buddy from 5 Star Nutrition always said, whatever the bottle says, you should be able to triple that and you'd be okay.
Yeah. There you go. There's a Nitrain blend back there. Okay, so we got our coffee in here now. Now what we do is it's said to actually, you put this in, but you angle. So you angle it until, or maybe you wait. Well, at this point, I think it's fine. Anyway, you put it in there. I think it might have said once it's like...
oh, that looks reckless.
Once it's simmering. So it says you angle it, and you let it angle until it hits a slight boil. And then once the water is boiling, then you upright it. So what's going on here is there's a rubber gasket. And so right now there's airflow, free flow, right? So it'll help boil. Once it's boiling, we pop that in there, and then it'll create a seal, right? Anyway, and then it'll help.
So do you pour the coffee out of here?
No.
It's gonna be poured out of here?
Yeah. So how it's gonna go down, and we'll see it go down.
How you pour it.
You got it. And so how this is gonna work, and we'll see it momentarily, is as this boils, we'll flip it, then this will all go up into here with the coffee. While it's in there, we stir it with the spoon. So use a spoon to stir it. and then for I think like 30 seconds or so, and then remove the heat once it stops, and then it'll go back down into there, and then we're pouring.
Very cool.
Yeah. All right, so this is going to take a little bit of time for this to boil. So we'll be right back. You don't even know the difference. We'll get it edited.
Yeah.
You gonna send them?
Yeah. We'll see you guys later.
It's been about 7 minutes or so. We're bubbling away, and
whoa!
Oh, is that a boil? Boom. Plug this in. That distinguishes itself. You get a little water on it. Pull that out of the way.
Is that supposed to come off? Turn off?
Well, no, it wasn't supposed to get water on it and come off, but that's kind of how it goes. And then, actually, no, we're supposed to leave that. Oh, it's happening, though. Water's getting pulled up in. This actually should still be lit, though.
Yeah, light it.
Now it's all wet, though. I don't know if it'll light. This is great footage here.
Shit. Well, I didn't know it was going to catch on fire like that.
Well, you mean the other water? Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had it.
Me too. Makes for a great video. It's realistic. So you gotta be careful not to overfill that thing, because if the water boils over, yeah. You know what we should do is got a solution right here. Pull that puppy down. All right.
Good thing we have the backup.
So you grab your other your other alcohol lamp. Slide this back. Hey, get some heat there. There we go. So you grab your other. There we go. That's real life right here. All right. Sometimes the not perfect videos are actually the best ones.
Yeah, that we didn't expect that.
So there you go. So there's a warning when you use one. Make sure you don't overfill the water. If it boils over, it'll put out your lamp. Oh, so now we got it going again. The water's heating up again. You can see it's starting to go up the tube.
So when does the extraction take place?
When it's in here. So once the water actually goes up into, so during the boil, which it has and still is doing it. Anyway, it'll go into here, and once all the water's in there, we then stir it for about 30 seconds or so, and then after that, we remove the heat at that point, and it goes back through.
So now now that the air can't escape, it's now sucking it all through.
Mm-hmm. As everything heats up, it's pushing it through the tube.
Yeah.
So pretty soon we'll start seeing this get filled with water.
Which should be starting. Looks like the water's starting to go down.
Go up there, yeah. A little seepage. A little moisture and seepage in there.
There we go.
Here it is. The moment we've all been waiting for. Look at that. It's kind of cool.
Oh, that smells good.
Fresh coffee. This is like you said, this is a full-on chemistry experiment.
No, this is great.
Smell it from here.
Smells good, huh?
Yeah.
Bitch! What's that from?
I have no idea.
Dave Chappelle.
It's Dave Chappelle.
I'm gonna start stirring it here as it continues.
There was like a Dave Chappelle marathon the other day. I was just fully invested.
Oh, dude, that's on. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Get all the water out of there. As soon as all the water's out, all right, go ahead and slide that out now. Wait, actually, let's get the last bit of that water out of there. All right, I think that's pretty much.
Okay.
Pop that thing out.
So normally this is when you would extinguish the flame.
Then you'd extinguish the flame, which we did.
It's a little early.
Not in the classic way. We have our own technique.
What if it's relights yet?
I don't know. No, I probably got it. It's got to dry out first. Give it some time. Okay. There we go. There's that.
Oh, almost had it.
All right, and then you see it's coming back down in. So now as the temperature cools in here, the coffee goes back down in there.
I'm so happy that we're doing this with the
night train.
The night train.
Yeah.
Because
just got in the warehouse a couple days ago.
Yeah, I haven't had the night train on anything besides French press so far.
Oh yeah.
So I'm happy we should be doing our
Look, this is cool, man.
That's really cool. This is another great party trick.
Yeah.
Because it's by no way, shape, or form practical way of making coffee.
Hey, anybody want
in 2018?
Anybody want some coffee? Oh, yeah, I'll have some coffee. Okay, yeah. And
you gonna stay the night?
Then you pull this thing out. I think there it is. So this guy comes out.
Is it hot?
A little bit. Oh, so you rock back and forth. A little sketchy, but it says rock back and forth to get it to disengage.
I don't want you to drop that ball.
I do not want to drop it. I do.
It's hot too.
Yeah. There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
There we are. So how can we?
And this goes back into your stand.
So how do we make sure that this is tight before we start the pouring?
I don't think you can. Well, there's this here. Make sure the clamps are on. But it's pretty tight. I mean, I filled up with water earlier and poured it out and stuff, so I think we should be good to go.
Okay. Well, let's give it a pour here.
Okay.
There's the handle.
There's the handle on it right here. Started that chemistry set.
There's no spout on this.
Nope. I'm gonna hold on with my hand just in case I do spill some, burn myself over here.
Oh man, that smells so good. The tobacco-y notes from this
Oh yeah?
dark roast.
I'm gonna get my nose in this bad boy. That smells really good. It's hot.
It's too hot. It'd be no point to drink it at this temperature because you wouldn't taste anything.
Yeah.
But for the sake of the video,
Yeah, let's burn ourselves. That's good.
it is good. It gives it. It's a good ratio, water to grinds.
You know what I think really is about like this type of the siphon coffee maker, and earlier with the Belgian siphon coffee maker, and it's this type of thing. It's different than like a drip, obviously, because the water doesn't just go through the coffee. What's really good about it, I think one of the big benefits is that it actually sits in the grinds. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It sits there and the water's in the. It's almost like a French press in the way that it sits in the grinds. You stir it, but the difference is in a French press, yeah, you push the plunger down, but the grinds still have some contact with the water. You know, so it can get a little more bitter.
Mm-hmm.
And this, it's fully immersed, right? And it gets stirred up, and then it fully extracts and gets separated from the grounds.
The grounds will be up top.
Right. So in here we have this just pure coffee that's not in contact with any grounds whatsoever, any coffee whatsoever. And so it really does just kind of get it out of there, and so it doesn't sit and get bitter.
Mm-hmm. No, it's extremely smooth. The dark roast, the Night Train blend is already extremely smooth, but this just took it up to like another level of smoothness. It's already not a very bitter
dark roast
at all. But then going through here, it's like super pure.
A lot of times the dark roast, you get that bitter. This isn't. It's funny. It has that kind of that dark roast flavor, but it doesn't have that weird bitter.
Yeah, it doesn't coat your mouth really either negatively.
I think part of that's a brewing method thing. You know what I mean? If you brew things like this is brewed smooth coffee, you know. So let's rate it. What are the categories we rate on?
I think we just make them up every time.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Efficiency.
Efficiency.
Out of 10, I would say a 3.
A time efficiency.
Yeah.
Now, coffee efficiency, pretty good. I mean, 10 grams of coffee, you get 8 cups. Like that's actually, or 5, whatever it is, 5 to 8. 8 is all the way up. Now, that's one thing I will say. It's labeled at 3.5, but it says it's the 8 coffee brewer. But if you fill it up all the way, it bubbles over and extinguishes the flame.
Yeah.
So really, it's a 5. Don't fill up past the 5.
Yeah.
I'd say that. It's right around here.
Yeah.
You don't want it to boil over. So that's good. Unless you just happen to have another denatured alcohol lamp sitting around to be able to pop it up again like we did.
Yeah.
So efficiency of coffee usage, I'd say it's pretty high.
Yeah. As far as appeal?
Oh, appeal. This is 9.
9, yeah, 9, 10.
9, 10.
Only thing, like, maybe if they had a cooler looking, like, stand.
Yeah.
Stand's kind of janky for the rest of the thing, how cool the rest of the thing is.
That's true. It's like this plastic.
A better looking stand might have been giving it the, even if it was even if it was chrome like this, it would have been better, but.
Another thing is, as far as the cool factor, I think the Belgian, was full on 10. The only reason I'd say this may be a 9 under that, 8 or 9 under that, is because one thing about the Belgian coffee maker is it adds it's got the scale aspect, and so when the water's empty, it automatically extinguishes the flame. Whereas here, you have to, once the water's empty, you remove the flame yourself and that type of thing. So there's a little more going on with that. But I mean, hey.
Coffee taste? I mean, I would give this a
9.
Yeah, at least a 9. Like, I don't really, I can't right off the top of my head say, like, this is not as good or not, compared to anything else. So at least a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
That coffee tastes great. It's not watered down. It's not too thick. It's not a concentrate.
No.
It's a very,
it's
drinkable.
It's not an espresso.
No.
It's like a drip coffee type thing, but it's very good.
Yeah.
So there we go. If you want something kind of fun. Oh, cost-wise, it's a little expensive.
Yeah, cost is probably like a 3 or a 4.
Yeah, I think it was like $80.
Yeah.
So $80,
which is cheaper than the...
Cheaper than Belgium.
The Belgium.
Yeah. Definitely cheaper than this guy here.
Yeah, that's a whole other deal. That one's a whole other deal.
But, actually, as far as that goes, everything on this shelf, it's really not that far out of whack.
Cleaning, I would probably give this like a 7 or an 8. Probably not that much cleaning involved.
And you gotta
really not
rinse this guy out, and then the thing is, though, on this, you don't just throw the filter away.
Oh, it's reasonable.
So I actually
probably down to like 6 or 7.
Yeah, like a 5, maybe like a 5, because you're gonna have to take that out. You're gonna have to rinse that, dump the grounds. You gotta take that cotton filter. So
yeah,
there's that. So there you go. If you want something that's kind of fun, makes really good coffee, but also is fun, good conversation piece, that type of stuff. You get your
you could leave this out.
Your vertical Syphon Brewer.
You could leave this out in the kitchen.
Oh yeah.
On display.
Oh, definitely.
Displayable.
Also, the stand does pop on top like a little lid. So it's not like you have to have the stand separate. You can just put the stand right on top like a lid for this, and then so it's not totally out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
The scooper was nice.
It was good. Nice scooper, and also
deep scooper, too.
Helps for the stirring.
It's good for the back. Like, sometimes you'll get these, you'll get one of these, mechanisms, and the scooper's always really short.
Yeah.
And then you got to dig your hand through the bag, and it never usually works out. But they give you, a nice long scooper.
Yeah, there it is. All right, there we go. There's your vertical Syphon coffee brewer. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed some education on how to use it. Some not so educational on how to use it. You know what's good about these? It's a real life look. Like you buy one of these things, it's not gonna be perfect the first time you do it. So what does it look like for your normal person?
Looks like this.
To get this thing popping.
Looks like this.
Except for we have better studio lighting.
Yeah, we're not a pretentious asshole pretending like this is our first time doing it, but we've done it 30 times before. You know what I mean? Like, this is how it would probably go down for you too.
This is how it goes. All right, guys. So thanks for tuning in. Thank you to Caffeine and Kilos.
Yeah.
Night Train blend.
This fucking Night Train is good.
It's so good. True. All aboard.
Flavor Town.
All right, Flavor Town, USA. Next stop. All right, this is how I brew it.
See ya.